You've probably had this happen before. You search for something, and then you start seeing ads for it. Or you visit a website once, and suddenly it feels familiar the next time you come back, and the question is always the same: how did they know that? Today on Zyber, we're going to slow this down and look at how websites actually know things about you, and what that really means. No fear, just understanding. The first thing to understand is this: websites don't know you in the way it might feel. They recognize patterns: what you click, what you search for, what you spend time looking at. Over time, those patterns create predictions, not perfect ones, but often good enough to feel personal. Websites use simple tools to remember interactions. For example, when you visit a site, it can store small pieces of information in your browser. This helps with things like keeping you logged in, remembering your preferences, or showing content you've already seen. These small pieces of memory are part of what makes websites feel consistent over time. You might notice that ads sometimes seem to follow you from one site to another. This happens because different websites and ad systems can share general patterns, not detailed personal knowledge, but signals like interest in a product, recent activity, or general categories. So instead of knowing you, they're reacting to behavior that fits a pattern. One reason this feels surprising is because our brains are very good at spotting patterns. When something matches what we were just thinking about, it stands out, even if it's a coincidence or a general prediction. So it can feel like someone is paying close attention, when in reality, it's often broad pattern matching. So it can feel like someone is paying close attention, when in reality, this doesn't mean websites understand you deeply. And it doesn't mean every interaction is being watched closely. It means that digital systems are designed to learn from behavior, to make things feel relevant. Sometimes that's helpful. Sometimes it's just noticeable. The important thing to remember is this: familiarity doesn't equal trust. Just because something feels relevant or personalized doesn't mean it's legitimate. This is why independent verification still matters. When you understand how these systems work, they become less surprising, less mysterious, and easier to think about calmly. That's not fear, that's awareness.
Cybersecurity doesn't have to be scary or complicated. Here in Cyber, we show you how to make it simple, practical, and even a little fun. Stay smart, stay secure. This has been Z. Till next time.